On a Saturday afternoon, this is the picture as the two teams have warmed up, and we're ready for game number 49 between the Southern California Trojans and the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame at Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. NCAA football and this ABC Sports Exclusive brought to you by Mutual of New York, money for the future. And by Tuborg Gold, the golden beer of Danish kings, now brewed in America and affordable to everyone. Southern California ranked 4th in the Coaches Poll UPI, 5th Associated Press with a record of 5-1 in 1977. Notre Dame ranked 10th UPI, 11th AP with a record of 4-1 for 1977. This, of course, is the granddaddy of all of the intersectional rivalries in college game, and this setting, I guess, represents the true spirit of college football as much as any. We'll have a look at Southern California's Trojans in a moment. The University of Southern California Marching Band and the cheerleaders are here to raise the roof in behalf of the Trojans today. Been scratching and scraping to save their money for their annual fracas with the Fighting Irish, and we'll take a look at Notre Dame in just a moment. Here comes the Trojans. Southern California defeating Missouri, Oregon State, Texas Christian, Washington State, losing by a point to Alabama, beating Oregon last week with a record of 5-1, ranked 4th in the nation. Never, ladies and gentlemen, has a Notre Dame football team been early coming out of that tunnel. Never. I'm Keith Jackson, along with Frank Broyles, who, as a player and the coach at Georgia Tech, waited in that tunnel in a stadium that I called earlier a psychologist's workshop because every emotion known to man is present here.
Well, the atmosphere is electrifying. I can remember coming out of that tunnel to that sensation of an exciting, enthusiastic crowd that's unequaled anywhere in the country.
Intimidating, isn't it?
It's intimidating, but the opposing coach can't let intimidate his players, or Notre Dame will be invincible.
Yeah, here comes the Trojan horse, and Notre Dame, for the first time, is coming out of the tunnel. You heard the reference about
backed up, but when the ball was thrown, he broke in front, deflected it, and changed in a hurry on that type of play.
Here comes Southern California up to the 32-yard line, first down line. So that ought to be worth 22 yards for Charles White. And Marta King, the punt. High kick with the wind. Schmitz backs up. Fumble. Southern California may have it. They do. 44-yard punt. Steve Schmitz fumbled the ball. The Trojans come up with it at the Notre Dame 25-yard line. Eric Scroggins, number 15, a freshman out of Inglewood, California, is going to come up with it.
He actually had it, but it slipped through his hands.
Yep. Number 42, Ron Lott, was the man who came downfield and separated Schmitz from the ball. So here's the Trojans now with Hurdle gives it to Kane, and touchdown, Trojans. So Lynn Kane, who lost the ball a little moment ago in the closing moments of the third quarter, fumbling it out of the end zone. There's a turnover. This time hits in for the touchdown. And with 14 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the ball game, the Trojans now have a chance to make it a 35-14 ball game. Or 15.
Like they're going for two.
Yes, they are. Kane and Tatupu. Semrin to the right.
Announced here in the Notre Dame Stadium. And of course, all the Irish fans obviously have designs on a national championship. Certainly the complexion is going to change drastically at the top 10 this week.
All right, Bill, if Michigan does fall, that leaves Texas in the ball game. Waymer goes in motion. Goes to Waymer. And it's incomplete. He was covered by Ricky Odom, and I mean blanketed. So now it is 12 out of 22 in the ball game for Montana, and 159 yards, and a rather glum group of young people in front of the USC band.
Well, there's a river of anguish there.
Montana straight back. Goes to the corner. It is intercepted in the end zone by Ricky Odom. He comes back out across the 5 to the 7. The pass intended for Urich. And so the Trojans hold. And with 9:34 to go in the game, SC gets the ball back, trailing 35-13. Intended for Kevin Williams. It is second down and 10 from the 8-yard line. And Charles White, running out of the tailback position, sweeps it up across the 15. Just kind of depends on where he went out of bounds, as the whole bunch of them went tumbling into the SC band.
And somebody's hurt. A Notre Dame player.
And there's timeout on the field as a result of the player injury. It's hard to get that many people scrambled out of the way, and I possibly ran into some piece of equipment or something. The time is out with 9:21 to go in the game. We'll be right back. And they need 4 yards, and they're going for it. Hurdles pass for Sweeney. I think he was out of bounds, and he was. And so USC gambles on 4th down from the 13-yard line. The ball goes incomplete, and Notre Dame gets it back. Now I think we're going to see some different names and numbers coming onto the field. Folks getting a chance to show off the green jersey for the first time. Here's the 4th down play, thrown to Sweeney. And
This little simple sideline cut, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds.
Got that front foot out. It all lies in the interpretation of the word possession.
Close.
9-12. Game where the respective players and their universities to receive $1,000 each from Chevrolet for the General Scholarship Fund. And you saw Charlie White get launched over there by Steve Heimkreider.
What a tackle.
I'm just glad to see Charles up walking around after that.
Heimkreider comes underneath him as White jumps. It's about a 6.5-foot high jump.
Charles White, 24 carries. He's run for 130 yards today, but it's been out there in the middle of the field.
Between the 30s.
Got 3, second down, 7. Hurdle to throw it, throws it short to Mosi Tutupu. And Mosi is coming onto the field with 12 seconds to play in the game. The Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Travel arrangements made through and a promotional fee paid by United Airlines. United built the largest airline in the free world around you. Final score, Notre Dame 49, Southern California 19. This is a presentation of ABC Sports, recognized around the world as the leader in sports television.